Hello, and welcome to Quiz World. Today, we invite you to test your mental capacity, expand your knowledge, and of course, have fun. Are you ready for our 50 questions themed, Which One Do You Prefer? Then let's embark on this Quiz World journey together. If I gave you $1,000, would you lick the foot of a stranger or their hand? If this choice were given to you, would you prefer to heal someone or bring back the dead? If you were offered a pouch of gold, would you prefer to lose your sense of hearing or your ability to see? Would you prefer to never have children in your lifetime or to have 100 children right now? Would you be more upset if you lost your ability to walk or your ability to see? If someone gifted you the latest model phone, would you allow them to bite your arm or your leg? Would you prefer to have money but no friends, or have friends but no money? Would you prefer to cook like a professional chef or coach like a professional educator? If you were gifted a car for lifetime, would you prefer to vomit once every hour or cry every hour? If you were gifted a beautiful villa in exchange for either your pet or your car, which would you give away? If you were given one last chance in your life and only one choice, would you eat sweets or only eat cake? If you were wealthy enough to own a gold mine, would you prefer to buy happiness or buy love? If you had the choice, would you prefer to be a famous theater artist or a famous Hollywood actor? If you were a very famous magician, what would you change first, yourself or your lover? Would you prefer to have athlete's foot or bad breath when kissing? Which one is worse? Would you prefer to marry the most stubborn person in the world or the most foolish person in the world? If you were the richest person in the world, what would you do first? Change your house or change your country? Which would be more painful for you, to live the rest of your life without a face or without a mind? Would you prefer to be born into a wealthy but tyrannical family or into a poor but respectable stranger's family? If the choice were yours, would you prefer to live as a cat or as a bear? If the choice were yours, would you prefer to be a camel in Arabia or a giraffe in Africa? Would you choose to live for a week in a room with one scorpion or a room full of ghosts in exchange for $1 million? Would you prefer to live for a month in a luxurious car, or in a hot desert, or in a cold refrigerator? If you were gifted an island, would you prefer to eat only fruits for the rest of your life, or only eat meat? Would you be more scared if ghosts visited you in your dreams every night, or if rats entered your bed every night? Would you prefer to control dying people with your mind, or control animals with your mind? Would you prefer to leave the world or change your body to become another person? Would you be more upset if you lost 40% of your wealth, or if you lost your partner to someone else? Would it be more painful for you to live your whole life without drinking coffee or without eating chocolate? Would you prefer to be deaf for the rest of your life or mute for the rest of your life? Would you prefer to marry and be cheated on 10 times for the rest of your life or never marry at all? Would you prefer to be chased by 100 bears or 100 perverts when entering a forest? Would you be more scared of being attacked by 50 octopuses when entering the sea or getting a cramp in your foot? Which is more terrifying? Being trapped on the roof of a building or being stranded on an island? Would you be more frightened by a cockroach coming out from under your blanket or by living in a world without light? Would you be more upset if you came home to find a burst water pipe in your house or to find that your house had been burgled? Would you prefer to have a conscious and psychic spirit or to be an energetic person? What would scare you more? Being stranded on the world's tallest mountain or stranded in the deepest sea? Which would be more terrifying? Being hunted by a crocodile or being hunted by a lion? Which would worry you more? Getting lost in an airport or getting lost in a train station? Which would be more terrifying? Being alone in a dark sea or being alone in an abandoned forest? Which would worry you more? Being stranded on a ship in the ocean or being stranded on a plane in the sky? Which would be more terrifying? An endless volcanic eruption or an earthquake? Would you be more concerned about being struck by lightning or being engulfed by a massive tsunami wave? Would you be more concerned about surviving a plane crash or surviving a shipwreck? Which would you be more upset about not having in your life, your adorable cat or your mother? Would you prefer to be a world-renowned technological genius or a medical innovator? Would you prefer to speak multiple languages fluently or own many farms with thousands of animals? Would you prefer to make a future retirement plan or live in the moment? Which one would be your choice for planning? If given 1 kilogram of gold, which would you sacrifice? Losing your freedom or never seeing your family again? We've come to the end of our Quiz World adventure. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you, and I hope to see you again in the next adventure.